What's up YouTube? It's Mr. Ferguson here once again. Thank you guys for coming back for another video here in central North Carolina, where it's absolutely feeling like fall. Cloudy, high 70s right now in the morning. It is just amazing. This is a wonderful time of the year where we get to do all the things you guys are already commenting in the comments of my videos, telling me that you're working on right now. Aerating, overseeding, putting down your starter fur. Many of you have already done it, and you're watering and you're in the process of growing that new lawn. Congratulations, you're doing the thing. So thank you for tuning in today. I want to encourage you. We're going to hit 3 different quick topics. I've already made this video once. I felt like I talked too much, so I'm trying to condense that, make it even shorter. So let's jump right into it. First thing I want to talk about, to those that have already overseeded, put down your seed, aerated, put down RGS, all that good stuff. Sorry, nose is itching me. Is to be patient. I remember last year and the year before, man, you will second guess yourself to death thinking, you know, especially when I did Cool Blue, because it takes a little bit of time for that blend to come up, right? That Kentucky bluegrass, it takes 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks to germinate, to see it, to start filling in and looking right. It takes longer, but man, it's a good looking lawn when it comes in, right? So if you're doing a Kentucky bluegrass fescue blend, definitely you need patience, but fescue as well. You'll double guess yourself, man, did that rain? You'll have a little light rain come through and say, did that wash all my seed away? Why ain't I seeing it over here? Why is it not popping in over here? And you'll second guess yourself. And what I would say is, when you're applying that seed, if you've not, then when you do it, know that you're doing the right thing, right? Know that I'm applying this at the rate that I want, as heavy as I want, in the areas I want. I've put down my fert, I've put down my RGS, I put down hydrotane, I put down peat moss to keep it moist. I'm watering it and keeping the seed wet every day for at least 7 days to make sure germination takes place. And when you know that, you have to keep convincing yourself, I've done the job. Don't double guess yourself, because I remember some years I'm like, man, it should have came up by now. It should be coming up over here. Why is it not over here? Is that washed away? And I'd go out there with the bag of seed and I'm throwing seed out. I would caution you not to do that. You don't want to overseed. You don't want to do that too much. You don't want to put down too much seed in those areas. Trust your work and have some patience. So I hope that helps. I know there's somebody out there saying, Mr. Ferguson, I know what you're talking about. I'm sitting here looking out my window thinking, this should have come up by now. Be patient. You did the job. You did the right things. It's going to come up. Be patient. In addition to that, I want to also just quickly hit mowing. Somebody made a great point about growth regulators and PGRs, talking about, you know, when we cut our grass really low, you may want to cut your grass down to like 2.5 inches if you're overseeding. We want to make sure the seed hits the soil. We don't want it sitting on the grass. So if you've got existing grass that you're overseeding, you want to cut it a little bit lower than normal so that the seed can hit the soil. But also, that grass is what, 2.5, 3 inches taller than the baby grass that will come up. So to a growth regulator is an idea of something that you may want to apply, if you have one, to help even it out to where the grass can grow, the new grass can grow, but it not take off the existing grass and be super long. I know that's been something I've done, and I've had to get on the lawn and cut the existing grass and not necessarily want to be on top of that baby grass. So it's something to consider there. We'll link maybe a PGR down low that I know GCI has, and DoMyOwn.com that I bought. I can't remember the name of it, but wanted to mention that. But mowing, don't get on the grass too soon. Let it grow out to a good 3.5, 4 inches before you get on it. And remember about mowing, it is super important. Sharp blades is great. Make sure your blades are sharp. We need to do that as well, but mowing is super important for that new grass. Every time we're mowing that grass twice a week, it is helping to push those roots and thicken those roots into the ground. And we want to mow every two times every week if we can, all the way until winter, because we're trying to get those roots just as deep and thick and lush as we can in the ground. And it's telling that grass when it grows, hey, I keep getting chopped up here. Let's put some more energy in root growth, not top growth. That's what mowing does. And so get on that and mow it, even every 3-4 days. If you're putting down nitrogen every 2-3 days, you should have enough room and you're getting water, you should have enough room to mow. So stay on top of your mowing, super important to thicken it up. And you also, by the time October, Halloween comes, you should be looking stellar. But we want to stay on top of the mowing. And here in North Carolina, that can last all the way out until December. No joke. And lastly, I wanted to talk to something that we say in church all the time. Is we got spectators and we got participators. We say it in church, that's where it came from. But that can be true with lawn care as well. We get a lot of people clicking on lawn care videos that are just spectators. They don't participate in the lawn care thing out here. They're just watching, listening. Yeah, that sounds cool, but they're not actually participating and going out in their own lawn and doing it. And I want to encourage some of you. Yard Mastery has tried to reach an audience of the spectators that may want to, for the first time, become participators. So I'm going to put some slides up right here. They've released 2 different bundles that I just thought was pretty cool and wanted to mention to you real fast. One is a granular fertilizer pack. One is a liquid fertilizer pack to help with your overseeding if you've already got your seed. If not, you would obviously need your seed with these. But here's the first one. It is the granular fertilizer pack. It's about 20 bucks more, but what comes in this is a 18-pound bag of 12 Yard Mastery starter fert, an 8-ounce bottle of miso, which is tenacity in the generic form, a quart of aerate, a quart of RGS, a quart of hydrotane, all good for seeding, all good for loosening compaction, all good for root growth, and keeping moisture on your seed. And then an empty hose quart bottle that you can fill with whatever you want, just to have for whatever, with water, whatever, PGR, you know, growth regulator, and then a free exclusive little magnet that they're putting in it as well. So it's a little, and there's the picture once again, 160 bucks there. It's a little starter pack if you want to, for the first time ever, like, well, here's everything you need besides the seed and the aeration to be able to get started. The last one I wanted to show you was the liquid fertilizer pack. If you have a backpack sprayer and you're like, hey, I would prefer to spray than to push a granular fertilizer. Well, you got the 16-21-2 green pop. You get 2 quarts of 16-21-2 green pop, and you get 8 ounces of miso, which is tenacity for weed control. You get 1 quart of RGS, you get 1 quart of hydrotane, you get 1 empty bottle, and the magnet. So it's about 20 bucks cheaper. What I notice here is you don't get the aerate quart because you're getting 2 quarts of the starter fertilizer. So check, and it says this pack will cover up to 5,000 square feet and includes the following items. So 5,000 square feet, this is a smaller lawn. It would not cover my lawn. I would need basically 2 of these or a little more of each. But if you're looking for the first time, now if you're a veteran, you're like, dude, what are you talking about? I've already even done my lawn. I don't need it. This is for somebody that maybe has been saying, you've been on the edge thinking about being a participator and trying to grow a lawn or trying to take care of your own grass. This is a little starter pack for you. So maybe somebody will be interested in that, maybe not, totally up to you. So just wanted to touch on those 3 things. Having patience with those that are overseeding and is waiting for that seed to germinate. Be patient, trust your work, you're gonna be fine. For mowing, make sure you don't get onto the lawn too soon. We don't want those tires of that riding lawnmower, 0-turn, push mower. We don't want to disrupt the baby grass that you're growing. Let it get established, let it get taller, 4-inch range before we mow. And then of course we can mow as much as we can after that. Sharpen your blades, make sure you're on top of that. And also for those that may want to start and be a part of this, there's some bundle packs out there. There's also other bundle packs for winterizer to get ready for winter down the road, but we're not there yet. We'll talk about that later. So just a quick Wednesday video to help you guys, to speak with you guys. I'm interested in how your lawn care journey is going for you this season. If you're a first timer, this is the first time I'm using GCI, Jonathan Green, you know, whatever, Mountain View seed, whatever. Let me know in the comments below. I'm a first-time lawn care guy. I'm trying to get this thing going for the first time. Let us know. We want to encourage you to let you know you can do this thing. And it's not going to look immaculate the first day. Don't be looking at all these Pete's yard and all these other people's yard thinking it's got to look like that after 2 months. That's impossible. You're starting a foundation, and that's what we want to encourage you on. So leave your comments below. Thank you for tuning in this Wednesday. Hope your lawn journey is doing well. God bless you. We'll see you on Friday.